Hello, hello, friends.
How?
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
You're on screen. Look at you.
Yay! I'm trying to get it to show my screen.
I don't know that you can't. I don't know if you can show your face if you don't have enough followers. I think I thought if you have 400. So if you tap on your screen,
Mm-hmm.
I think you should have an option to turn your camera on,
Yep,
maybe.
I hit that.
And then you have to hit save. Look at you.
Hello.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so bummed that April's not coming.
I am too. I hope everything's okay.
No, I do too. I do too. So
Mhm.
anyway, we'll see what happens and
Yeah.
see what's going here. I've got my cool cards. I've got yeah. How are you doing tonight?
Angel numbers. I got this. I'm gonna need a book in a minute here. So, how was your day?
Well, I finally got assistants for my classes. I'm in control.
Wonderful.
I typically don't have assistants, but with this knee
Yeah. Yeah.
situation, I can't. I stand for like 3 minutes and I'm like, well, it looks like I'm done now. So yeah. Um, so yeah, but I've been looking forward to this. I'm like, okay, we can do some readings. We can get some people in here. That'll be kind of
Yeah.
fun. So I don't know. What are you feeling tonight? Cards, mediumship. What do you think? Hmm.
Well,
Hello, friends.
I'm hearing mediumship in my head.
Okay.
So,
Well, there you go. Well, we'll see what happens.
yeah,
I'm good either way. What happens is I think I'm going to do one thing and spirit tells me another anyway. So I
that's
don't even try to
exactly
guess.
right.
I don't even try anymore. So hello everybody. Hello. Let's tap. We need to tap the screen. We need to fill the room. Um, and this is one of my awesome friends and students, Jessie. And look
Hi.
at your face. And we thought Lily Two Feather was going to join us tonight, but somehow she could not. So
Yeah.
maybe she'll change her mind and jump in. Who knows? I don't know.
You never know. She might be busy and then free up some
Maybe she will
space.
be.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So we're just trying to get Jessie. Make sure you guys are following Jessie. She's an amazing medium and developing medium. Medium. You're a medium, and psychic and all the good things. And she also is waiting for the prototype of her first deck that she created.
I know, I'm so
Mhm.
excited. And I don't know why I'm nervous about it, but I am. Just like, oh, it's like a
Well,
baby.
that's right. Yes, when you're in Empress mode and things are flowing through, and then you create something, you think it's great. Yes, hi. You think it's great, but then you're like, but wait, what if everybody else thinks it's an ugly baby?
Yeah, exactly.
What if nobody else likes my baby? So I can't wait to see it. And do you want to tell people about it while we're filling the room and they're tapping the screen and doing all the
Okay,
things?
so it's actually taken a little over I would say I've been working on what, 4 to 5 months, honestly.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I never really connected to other cards. I mean, I have one deck that I've used since the beginning, and it is falling apart. And I'm afraid that if I buy that deck again, I'm not going to connect to it the same way. So I was like, you know what? I don't connect with anything. Why don't I just make my own cards? And they were purely for me. I wasn't going to do anything with them, but I showed a little bit of my artwork, which I never really do. And people were like, that's really cool. Are you going to make a whole thing? So I figure I'll print a couple out for myself, and if people are interested, then they can order them and I'll send them to them.
That's awesome. I'm so excited for you though. That's so cool. I'm
Yeah.
sharing here.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm so excited for you. I keep working on my tarot cards, but then I get distracted with other things like a busted knee and
Yeah.
and everything else I go on. I was really hoping to get my Outlander cards done before they launch, before
The next
season
season?
7B starts November 22nd. But we still
Yeah.
have another season after that, so I would rather just like take my time. So the next season will come out probably next year, like this time next year. I don't know. It
That
might
could
be
be the last
spring.
season. I heard something about that being the last season for it.
One, yeah. Season 8 will
Ending
be
of
the
an
last.
era.
I know. I know. I think that show started what, 2014?
Oh man. Has
I
it
know.
really been that long?
Yeah, I didn't start watching it until 2020 when we were all
I
stuck in
started
school.
watching the second season, I believe. But I have this thing where I wait until the whole season's out and then I like binge it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I couldn't do that this time. But I've also read all the books. So now,
So have I. Yeah.
so like, I don't know. I'll watch it in real time, 100%. I'll watch it in real time because I won't be able to stand it.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn, Outlander.
I cannot wait until your cards come out because I bet you they're
I
gonna be
know.
great. I'm
I know.
excited.
So it gives me a little more time because I know, like right now, season 7B will be out next week. Oh my God, it's like next week.
Yeah, I know.
And
I've been
then,
seeing the videos for it and I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah, I know. I know it looks so good. But it sucks because I have read like literally all the books.
Yeah, and they do follow pretty closely. They're actually really good about that. Most aren't. So,
Yeah, I found like the last two seasons though, it's so choppy. And I had to look at my husband, I'm like, do you have any idea what's going on? I was like, no, I'm kind of confused. I'm like, okay, because there's just so much crammed into the books
yeah.
that there's no
I
way
mean,
they
those
could
are
like,
thick novels. They're like this thick. They're not like
yeah,
skimpy, you know?
no,
You know.
no, they're big. They're big. So anyway, so hello everybody. Let's get the likes up. We're gonna do some readings tonight. Jess is one of my students, and I had a couple other people in here too. Ooh, there's Jessie, she's in the house too. Um,
Love her. Love her to death.
yeah, I know, I know. She's just sweet, 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 sweet. So yeah, so Jessie, if you want to come do some readings, let me know. Just do a little guest request. She's like, no.
I know, right? She's like,
No. I don't know. She might surprise us. She might step in and try it. I don't know.
yeah.
Well, hi, Kim. So yeah, I was like, yeah, between you and now, when do you and April usually do your lives? It's what, Saturday nights? It's gonna be a regular thing for you?
I
Lily Q
believe
Saturday?
so. Yeah. Saturdays, for me it's like 10 o'clock, but for them I think it's like 8. So
Yeah. Yeah, we're like 2 hours difference.
yeah. But that works for me because Saturday nights I have to stay up all night to get ready for
Yes,
work.
yeah, yeah. Well, no, that's fine. But yeah, I always try to pop in. I'm like tapping the screen, getting you guys to go. But we got to figure out April's account to get her to be able to have you in the box.
I know, it's crazy that it won't do that. I mean, I don't mind the way we do it. I can still connect, I've found, so it's okay, but I know it frustrates her, so.
I know. Well, and who knows? Who knows what's causing it? Like it could be, and she could be right. It could be like the content that she was like, because she was raising. You guys were doing a fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. TikTok's
but
so
either
crazy
way,
about their I don't know, idiosyncrasies. I don't know what I want to
yeah,
call it, but
I agree. I know. Well,
yeah.
like when I do cards, it'll give me restrictions saying that I'm promoting a brand, and then I have to like do the thing like I'm not promoting a brand. Like whatever. This is just my brand. Like it's literally me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why we have to, like, if I want to show somebody that I got this water with a brand on it, then no, I don't think it's not private. She's got a public account, right? I don't
I think
know.
so, yeah.
I'm
Wait,
pretty sure it's public
I'll have to
because
ask her.
yeah, we have to ask her. Huh.
Hmm.
Okay, well, now I'm curious. It should be, but I'm friends with her, so I wouldn't know any different, you
That's
know?
true. I couldn't check my, hold on.
No, because so when she's live, hmm,
Yeah.
okay, who knows? Yeah, that is the thing. If it's private, that you can't do multi-guest eval with Evalepo. I'm just curious now.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I don't know. Since I use this for my business, I'm not private on mine. Okay, well that's really good to know because we can at least let her know. But I can't imagine she's. I'm pretty sure she's.
I don't think she would be private.
I don't think so either.
Found my pen.
Hmm. All right. So I'm excited to see what happens. All right, but we have to get to
Me too.
10,000 likes and shares. Where are the shares, friends? I don't see them on my thing now. Hold on. That's weird. Usually I can see like how many people have shared out the live, but I'm not seeing the number on here now. Weird. 55 shares. Thanks, Paula. Paula rocks. Um, okay, but that's bizarre. Now it'll probably show up again later.
Well, I'm seeing them in the comments, like the shared, but doesn't have a number. Hmm.
Yeah, usually like since it's my live, down at the bottom it has like a couple different things, has little options, but it's not
Yeah.
showing in shares. So I'm not worried about that so much. But also I saw a content creator coach, a content coach talking about how we're not supposed to encourage tapping and sharing. This was like a week ago.
I saw that
That
too, where they were saying it like I don't know, it like blocks you or does something. What the heck is going on with my hair
Yeah, it
today?
doesn't
Good
put you out
Lord.
into the algorithm or doesn't put you out in the For You page. Like they don't want you promoting anything. I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do? Just sit there?
Just sit there. We're just gonna sit here.
Guys.
Hey, no fun here.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're at 100 shares. All right, we gotta get to 10,000 likes. And I think we're gonna do some mediumship. I might start with cards, just kind of
There you
get
go.
myself in the zone. Because I do have we're not gonna say what they are, but these really awesome. Oh, I love that the sun card is first.
Oh, that's my card.
Yes, don't encourage on the live at Shadow Banjo. You have your mods comment. Oh, thank you, Flady's
That's
twin.
yeah, that's
I
good to
did a reading for
know.
her once. I did a really cool reading for her once. That was really awesome reading,
Uh-huh.
actually. Yeah.
They want to know about your
My
crown, Miranda.
I got well, they're all here. Well, I wasn't trying to make it all about me tonight. I was trying to like tonight. I was gonna be like just chilling. I didn't even touch on my lipstick. Like it wasn't even about me tonight. I wanted to like give you guys a chance to just have space since April's account has been acting weird.
Right.
So
I don't know. I've been stuck at like 889 for like 2 weeks, which seems really weird to me.
that
So
is
I don't
weird.
know.
Yeah,
Maybe
what'll
something's going
happen to
on.
me? Yeah, what'll happen to me is I'll get all these new followers, but then my number won't change.
That's mine too. I'm like, every day I get a new person, and then it's like 889 hasn't changed. I'm like, what in the heck is going on?
Yeah. So, but also it could be that people or bots or like are getting their accounts knocked out or you know what I mean that we're
Yeah.
following because you can't tell me there's 36,000 people that actually follow me. That's not it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but
That is weird. So anyway, all right, friend. Oh, we're over 10,000.
oh,
Hey, we're over 10,000 likes. We're over 100 shares. So we're feeling the love. Um, and we're not going to encourage the tap dancing on the screen and I don't want to say the word now.
yeah.
What Yes is doing.
There you go.
All the things. So, all right. So, how are you feeling? What are you thinking? Would you how do you want to kick this off? Do you want me to kick this off? Should we do like a collective? We literally had no plan, friends. We had no plan,
I know.
but we know we're going to do readings. Are you feeling? Are you feeling anything?
Just the tingling in my head. Yeah. That's a sign the mental mediumship is is ready.
It's ready. It's ready. Well, so what? So how do you want to do this? Do you want to like be drawn to something? Should we have them if people are interested? Do we want to? What do you? How do you want to pick someone, or how do you want to choose the reading? Do you want to like drop the evidence and see who can take it, or
We
are
could
you
do
drawn to
that.
someone?
I've honestly never done it that way.
Really?
No.
You know what's
It's really
funny? I always have you guys on, but usually it's April take like, but every time I come in, April's usually reading, and then you add to it. So I guess I've never, I don't think I've been in there when you've taken on a spirit first.
so normally what she has been doing is have me start and then she follows up with a card or whatever she gets for that person. But it's since it was donation based, it was whoever donated who had top
That's
priority,
right.
kind of
That's
like,
right.
you
Okay,
know,
that's right. I was like, how? Wait, I could not remember how you guys were doing it. That's why, because it was donation based. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, then let's. All right. So keep tapping. Keep doing the thing, friends, and then doing the thing, friends. Since we're not saying it anymore, um, it's like a Gen X parent trying to gentle parent,
Yes. Oh my God, perfect analogy.
right?
Perfect.
Yeah. So if also, if you guys are hoping to get a reading, make sure at least following Jesse, follow me, make sure you're following us. Oh, I mean, we would really like to encourage you to choose your path and connect to us if you want to. That's my gentle parenting. I suck at it. I I suck at gentle parenting. All right. So do you want to let's do this then? Let's have Jessie is gonna start. She's got the tingles, so we're gonna see what comes up with her first. Um, if you can take 100%, that's my rule in my life, 100% of the evidence. Um, then for grow rooms, oh, it's funny. Um, then what emoji do you want? What emoji would you like them to do? Ask spirit what they want.
Green hearts.
A green heart. Okay. So if you can take 100% of the evidence that Jessie has not started doing yet, then then put the green hearts in. But give her a chance to come up with some stuff first. All
Hmm.
right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so I have an older woman stepping forward. They're showing me Sophia from the Golden Girls, so short stature, permed hair. It's white with a little touch of gray in it. She has a lot of gold jewelry on, like big diamond rings on her fingers, big chunky necklaces. She wears, do you guys know what a twin set is? Where it's like the matching skirt and the matching shirt and like the cardigan on it. You know, they're all the same color. They used to wear them a lot back in the 90s.
Yeah.
She might be of Italian heritage and she loved to wear heels, but she couldn't wear tall ones anymore. So she had the low, like the little, what do they call those? Like the princess heels or the kitten heels or something? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, kitten heels. Yeah, those little
Yeah,
ones. Why do I have
just little ones, like you'd get for your kids when they're wanting to try
Mhm.
heels. Her name might start with an S. I think that's why she was bringing up Sophia along with the her diminutive size. This feels like a grandmother figure. I keep getting like so kind of name, like
Okay.
Sophie, Sophia.
Okay. And what about how did she pass? Has she said how she passed?
Aneurysm.
Ooh. All right, so green hearts in the chat. If we've got an S name like Sophia, she's reminding her of Golden Girls Sophia, Italian heritage, um,
Pumps, yes, that's right.
pumps, yes,
Yes.
pumps,
Thank you.
grandmother, aneurysm. So any of that resonate. And the S name could be her or it could be someone around her, do you think? Or is it, do you think it's for her?
Around her, I believe. She's not giving me a name right now.
Okay.
She was big into cooking. She loved to cook for the family. Very, very Italian-like.
We have one heart. So we got Kim.
She might have knitted or crocheted or some kind of craft that it has to do with needles, either needlepoint, crochet, knitting.
I think that, yeah, right now it's only Kim was taking it.
Okay.
Let's see, 90s. You said, no, you said 1990s outfit vibe, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like she was from Italy or Italian heritage and from here?
I think she was from here and she has Italian heritage.
Okay.
She wore the big glasses as well.
I mean, that was a vibe in the 90s, I gotta say.
Yes, yes.
Anyone? Anyone?
She
Kim, are
might
you
have
still
done
taking?
secretarial work or something where she sat behind a desk. Secretary library-ish kind of stuff.
Just kind of waiting.
Yeah.
He said Kim said she had like Kim had dropped a heart, but like
I don't see a response.
there she is. She's got about 95% of it. Okay. So
Oh, okay.
okay. Could be
It,
Puerto Rican heritage. Ooh.
nope, she's sticking with the Italian.
All right. Should we bring Kim up? Or should we just you want to bring Kim up?
Yes, let's bring Kim up.
All right, Kim, if you want to come up, then let's just do a guest request and we'll bring you up. Mhm. Hi, friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Okay, so tell us how this fits so far, and we'll see if Jessie connects. Now that she can hear your voice, it'll make it easier to see if it's for you or if it's a postcard. So we'll
Right.
see what she says.
It sounds like my grandmother, and everything fits but the heritage. But
Mm, interesting. Okay, so what else? Like what else fits? Like what do you?
well, it's short hair, kind of blonde with some gray. She did have an aneurysm. Uh, she did wear clothes like that in the 90s. Um, she loved to bake and cook. You know, she was a big, she cooked a lot and she knitted and crocheted.
Mhm.
Um,
What about the S name or Sophia? Sophia name. How was that? Or the S name around her?
Off the top of my head, I think that could have been her middle name.
Oh.
Ooh.
This was a grandmother I didn't really know extremely well, but off the top of my head, I think that was her middle name.
Kim, was
Interesting.
she of darker skin,
Yeah.
possibly?
Yes.
Okay, and was she from the South, like or Southern states?
She lived in the southern states.
Okay, because I'm hearing a drawl, like
Yes.
anywhere with like mountains or big hills.
No, I no. She moved
Okay,
away when I was a kid.
all right.
So, but lots of sunshine, I can tell you that.
Hmm.
But she came from an area originally where lots of mountains were.
Okay. I feel like so put the Italian heritage in your back pocket. I feel like either we're going to circle back around to that or it's something that you'll find out later.
I do know her heritage. Yes,
Oh, okay.
I know some of her heritage. I know where she originally came from.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
All right. So I'm seeing an old vehicle, like one of those boat cars, like, the big, like it was just, I don't know, like Cadillac style. And I'm seeing this little woman in there, and like her head barely reaches above the steering wheel.
Yes. Yes.
Did she hit something at one point in time?
Oh, now you're making me wonder if it's my other grandmother.
Oh, well, hold on. Right at this moment, I'm not sure if there is if another one is stepping forward. You gotta let me get a little more information from this lady.
But it's possible. Like I said, she moved away when I was a young girl. So,
Can you give me something else? This woman liked her Sunday drives. That's why she's bringing in the car. She possibly went to church on Sundays.
yes, I that would fit both of them.
Did she play cards like bridge or like bridge, gin, canasta, something along those lines?
Yes, that would fit both of my grandmothers.
Oh boy, we're tag teaming.
No.
What would be, is she giving a message yet? Like, is she like giving a reason why she'd be coming through? Because that might, I feel like that might make a difference
Okay.
in which grandmother it is.
Mm-hmm. Something about the jewelry. Did you inherit anyone's jewelry? One of their jewelry?
Uh, sorta, but I never got it.
You never got it. Okay. So she's saying, don't worry about it. It was just costume anyway.
That's leading me to believe it's a particular grandmother.
Okay. But she had a lot of it. Like, She's
Yes.
showing me like, remember those the jewelry cases that stood up, they were tall and you could pull the sides out and the top and they had drawers and
Yep.
yeah.
That'd be my one grandmother for sure.
Okay. She's talking about recipes. Do you have her recipes or do you cook something that she used to cook all the time?
Well, I try, but I can't make it like she did.
I can't make my grandmother's stuff either. Honestly, I try to. It doesn't work out. Um, oh, she's just saying, I made it with love. Made it with love.
She
It's my
did.
love.
It was something I really loved, and I used to try to make it, and I could just never make it like hers, And
Mm.
I, I I've bought
She
I've bought some that's similar to hers, but nope, not quite the same.
she really appreciates the effort that you put into that though. It's like a little reminder of her, which she likes. That's what she's trying to convey to me. She's like, yeah, every time she gets sad or she thinks of it, she's thinking of me. So every time you're thinking of her, she's just like, I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Yes, I feel her all the time. I do.
Mm, that makes sense then. Do you have a message? Stop worrying. Worrying doesn't won't change the outcome. Hold on one second. Worry never did anyone any favors. That's what she just said.
I can hear her saying that.
Yeah. She wants you to let go of, it's not fear, it's just like you stress yourself out just a little too much by worrying about things that aren't as big as you're making them out to be. Does that make sense? Does that resonate?
Yes.
Okay. You paused for a minute. I was like, ooh.
Sorry.
No,
It's
that's okay. Don't worry about it.
it's these newfangled phones, you have to it tells me I have to hold it far enough away from my face, so
Oh, yeah, technology.
eyes. Huh.
Yeah, she keeps reiterating, don't worry so much. Things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to. You don't need to stress all the time about it. It's just going to make you sick if you keep doing stuff like that.
I'll tell her she's too late, but I'm really working on it. I mean, it's just it's always been like a thing in my family. We just always been a bunch of worry warts. All of
Yeah.
us, through time.
She just wants you to be in the present. Be in the present more. She says enjoy it a little more.
And that's what my goal is. That's what my goal is.
She's just showing me like she's wrapping her arms around you, giving you the biggest hug. She said something about her arms aren't as her strength is back. She's not as weak as she was. Was she weak towards the end?
Yes, she was.
Mm, yeah. She's like, I can hug her as tight as I want now, is what she said to me.
She gave the best hugs too when she did have her full strength.
Mm.
Oh, well, I love that she came through for you today.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's so
it's been
sweet.
interesting. A lot of my loved ones been coming through lately from other people and to me. So I've been getting a lot of support
Yep, that's what I was
Yay.
just hearing. Support.
because I've been working really hard on some things and I've been feeling their support. But, you know, when you're working hard on something, you're not alone, but you feel alone.
Yes.
So I've been in one of them places where I know I'm not alone. So where are you all at? Come, show me your support.
Well,
And
they're showing up for you right now, so
Yep.
they They are. They are. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
And I think you got a blend of both of my grandmothers. I really do. The one grandmother on my mom's side of the family, she actually came from Germany, and she was a my mother's family, her parents came from Germany. And then on my father's side, it was his grandparents that came from Germany.
So
But
she kept showing me my grandmother, who my whole life we thought was Irish. Come to find out, she was German.
oh,
So thank you for helping me to figure that out, what they were trying to say.
Well, and my ear just like started ringing really loud, so I feel like that may be a confirmation.
Yeah.
yeah.
So thank you. No, thank you for letting me read for you. I really appreciate it. She was quite lovely.
Well, they both were quite lovely, but I knew the one on my father's side the best. She was
Mm.
around all my life. The other one on my mother's side, I just wasn't around much, but she was a wonderful person, but I just didn't get to spend much time with her. But my other grandmother, and the food we're talking about was tapioca pudding.
Ooh, okay.
She,
Love me some tapioca pudding.
I was gonna say I could destroy some tapioca pudding.
some people don't like it when it's made with the bead tapioca, the real, and you have to soak them overnight and stuff. And some people call them like fish eyes or something, because they think it's not like the little pieces of tapioca in it, like you get instant.
I love the texture. I love it. I love the texture of it. I can just
No, I know I love it, but whenever I would make it, I would soak it overnight. I do everything just the way she said, but mine always had a little bit of hardness in the middle of them. And I would like, what is wrong? I did exactly the way her recipe calls. And
Do you have to cook them? Like put them in the oven?
but you soak them overnight, and then you cook them on the stove. But mine always had this little teeny hardness in the very center of it. It was just like a little speck, but it was still not like hers. Hers would just like melt in your mouth.
She said something about turning the temperature up.
I was just getting ready to say it has to do with the heat.
Yeah, she's saying
And
turn up the heat.
and do you use the same kind of stove? Because I'm seeing gas versus electric. There's
Yep.
something different.
Well, I haven't made them since I have a gas stove now.
Is
So
that what you
I'll
had?
give it a try, because I've always made it on an electric stove.
Oh,
Try it again.
try it with the gas stove and see if that helps.
Yep.
Like I was literally seeing the difference between they were like, she's like, it's the wrong stove.
And she did have a gas stove.
There you go.
I love
Try
gas
it and
stove.
let us know.
I will never go back to an electric stove. I love my gas stove.
I hate electric stoves.
Because it just takes too long.
Yeah.
It takes too long. Try it again with that with the gas stove and see if it makes a difference, Kim. And I expect a full report.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Probably. Okay. All right. See you guys. Thank you
All
so
right.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you so
Kim.
much.
Thanks for coming in.
much.
And then also I have to get picked. So Renee, how we're doing this is okay, let me disconnect her. All right. So Renee, how we're doing this is spirit led. So what we do is we give the evidence of who's coming through, and if you can take 100% of it, or at least majority of it, if it makes sense, then we bring you up in a box, or if you don't have enough to come up in the box, then we just chat with you here and get the evidence that way. So that's how we work. That way it's 100% spirit led. Amanda's like, I am here for that. So, friends, okay, make sure you are at least following my friend Jessie and I. We are both psychic mediums, and Jess is here to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Well, so am I,
Right?
but it's like what I do. um, so what do y'all think of that? What do y'all think of that connection? Yeah, how many of you feel like you got postcards? Like you could have taken some of it, even if you didn't get all of it. How many of you felt like I saw a couple people pop in and go, wait, who said something about Italian? Yeah. And I love that Elle's last name is the same as yours.
Yes, that's crazy. I don't really see that often.
I know. Okay, see, several people. And that's how it works, friends. So spirit led, even if you don't get picked, um, uh, oh, look, Emma, also very awesome. Said, well done, Jessie.
Thank
Um,
you.
see? Yeah. So we call those postcards. So if you don't get picked for it, but because you really do have to leave it up to the medium's discernment because they will, like sometimes I've had, and I've seen like this happen with Pam Sears before. She'll have like 5 people take 100% of like the most random, we're talking specific random material, right? Or evidence. And they could all 5 take 100%. And she's like, okay, well, we're just going to move into into the message and
Yeah.
we're going to, and she might actually, I think that time she actually went in and picked one that she was drawn to. And then ended up once she heard the voice in the box, she was like, "Oh, game on!" Yep, she knew it was the right person. But everyone else was like, "This is crazy. How can we have such specific evidence? Like we're talking down to make and model of a car. Like we're talking location, we're talking description of the person, we're talking names. We're right on point. Um, so yeah,
That's
it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, so hey, Jenny, if we're glitching, if it's like freezing out, go out and come back in.
yeah.
That happens with if I'm watching people. Sometimes that'll happen. It's usually my phone, usually on my end. But if you go out and come back in, it makes a difference. So yeah, I don't think I'm freezing, but I'm not glitchy. You're welcome, Jenny. Yeah, anytime that's happening with any kind of creator, like if you see a live going on and they keep getting like the little dots here doing the thing, then you just gotta pop out and come back in. It usually fixes itself. Sometimes you have to like actually close out the app and go back in. So make sure you're following me. The car would have gone for both grandmas, is what Kim's saying. She's now Kim is deep diving in her record. She's like, that's it. I'm going to find
Yeah.
out what little name is. Oh, thank you, Tracy, for the update. Thank you. So, all right. I'm like so in like awe mode, like watching you. I wasn't even like getting in my
Oh.
zone here. I was like, oh, look at you go. I'm so excited. Also, let's see, I'm gonna check something real quick. Nope. Mm-mm. Um, really bummed that April didn't come too. We gotta get her account fixed. We gotta figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Because she's awesome too.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know enough about this app to like be able to tell her anything helpful, you know?
Right. Oh yeah. If I have to problem solve with anything with this app, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I'm searching it myself. I'm like, anybody else know what this is? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, let's see. See if I can pull. Let's see if I can pull somebody in. Oh, I know what's missing.
I love watching you do this.
Well, I do. But look, in honor of Outlander coming back next week, I'll do my Outlander.
Oh,
That's when the magic happens.
that's right.
Also, what's interesting is now I feel like, you know what's interesting is I haven't worn this sweatshirt in a really long time because I lost a bunch of weight and it's like really big on me today. But like, you know how I do this whole spirit led thing. I let spirit dress me sometimes and I have no idea why or what's happening. And so now there's like Aspen. So there's some connection to Aspen or Colorado. I know Kim's like, oh, the antenna's up. Yep. Um, yeah, Tracy, November 22nd. Is that next week ish? What's today? I don't even know what today is now that I'm thinking about it. What is today? The 13th. Yeah.
13th.
Like,
Yeah.
so
Tomorrow's
like
my son's birthday.
oh, that's exciting.
He's going to be 19.
9 days. It'll be 9 days. That's crazy. It's like a grown adulting. So yeah, next Friday, Outlander, season 7B. Oh, that's a great birthday present, Michelle. Sam's coming back on TV
Oh,
just
thank you,
just
Jenny.
for her birthday. Uh,
I know. Not so little.
not too
He's
little.
he's like 6'2", 6'3" almost. So he's not little.
No, no. Oh, happy birthday, Michelle, and happy belated birthday, Amanda.
Aw.
Look at you go.
Thank you.
Like, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right. Let me see if I can pull in this. Why are we talking about Aspen? Why are we talking about Aspen? All right. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to see if I can pull this spirit in. So how I work, friends, is I will give all the evidence. Like I'll just start spewing evidence. I'm not even going to look. But I'm asking. Let me ask. What emoji am I bringing through? What emoji are we doing? Fairy? Is there a fairy emoji?
Yes, there is. There are fairy
Okay.
emojis.
That's weird. That's not weird, really. Like, there's nothing weird about anything anymore, in my opinion. But so, if 100% of this resonates with you, Spirit has chosen a fairy. There we go. Laura's on it. That's a cute one, too. I've seen that. I just didn't realize it was a fairy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see why we're doing. I feel like this person was spiritual. Oh, okay. Hey, okay. All right, there's a female. Here she comes. All right, female, spiritual, and she really liked the mountains. So I don't know if I'm not sure. Oh, look, I broke my own fucking rule. See that? I don't know
I wasn't
if
going to say anything.
you even sent me my own mentor's quote today. You're like, I'm gonna frame this.
Excuse me.
She feels very spiritual. She feels very spiritual, and she's either talking about the like mountains or specifically Colorado. But I feel like there's something about female 40. I'm hearing the number 43. That could have been her age. It could be. Oh, it wouldn't be the day she was born because 40. Well, could have been. Nope, she's young. She's younger. Because I said year in my head, and she's like, God, no, I'm not that old. I know. So, okay. She feels very hippie, boho, like she would fit in Portland, Oregon. They just think she was from there. Like she's got that vibe. But she is drawing my attention to like Aspen, to Colorado. I feel like she was there. It's very spiritual. She lived a very free lifestyle. She's drawing attention to hair. Either her own long hair. And her hair was an issue. Ooh, she almost. Okay. What are you saying?
All smiles Amanda is putting the fairies in.
Okay. Noted. Let me get a little bit more. And then we'll dive in. All right. Yeah, don't confirm anything yet. I forgot to say that earlier. I feel like, oh gosh, she's making me want to move. So I feel like she was on the go. She could have been very, ADD or very, very busy. She was very, very busy. But she was a doer. Like I feel like she's a mover and a shaker, an activist. She feels like an activist. Like Oh, oh, girl, I hear you. I'm not going to say that though. Okay. Um, wow, she's such a big energy. Like, I just feel like we'd be friends. And she's the type that would have gone out and maybe even just disappeared for a couple days and be like, where'd she go? Well, she's just off in the woods again. Um, she is feisty. Okay, so is Amanda the only one taking this? Who else taking the?
I've I've only
Yeah.
seen Amanda come up, so
Okay, Amanda, do you want to?
or
Do you want to come in
Margaret
the box?
can.
If you'd like. Ooh, I feel like digestive issues, maybe, or I'm just belching. I don't know. Okay, so do a guest request. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Also, I'm hearing that song in my head, that Jamie McIntyre song. Let's see if I can invite her. Oh, there we go. Okay, here she comes. Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
All right.
I don't know how to make
So,
my, I don't know if
is
you need
this
to see me, but I don't know how to do that.
if you want to be seen, then you can just tap your own screen and hit the camera and hit save. If you don't, you can stay here on your. I don't care. Um, it is totally up to you. Um, if this, she feels like, gosh, she's just like such a big free spirit. Is this like a sister or like a mother who died when she was young? Would that make sense to you?
Yeah, my mom died when she was 44. Well, she was
Oh,
43, but it was right before her birthday.
right before she turned 44. And is she she's, I started to say Leo, and she's like, no.
No, she's a Cancer.
she she great. She's just like, she's fast. Like, she's correcting me big time right now.
Yeah, she
But
I
there's a
mean
lot
from it's funny because you said Aspen and Colorado and I didn't connect to that, and as soon as you said fairy, it's like I instantly connected. And it's because I just now said my birthday was the 7th. And I think I am supposed to be moving towards mountains right now. There's a lot going on in my life. As far as like being afraid of like where we're at politically, I am looking at other countries to move to, and I keep hearing mountains, but I'm like doing all
Okay.
this research trying to figure out where the hell that is.
Okay, so stop for a second. I keep hearing this song play over and over into my head, over Galway town. Have you looked at Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's been really hard trying to figure out where to go, and I have been, it's crazy because I've been stalking, like I am I've done readings so many times before myself, but like I'm like
Mhm.
stalking TikTok right now just to ask like where do we need to go and how fast do we need to do it? And
Okay, well, let me tune into her energy and pull her in a little bit closer and see what she has to say. Because what's interesting, and I started to say something about being politically motivated, and she made me stop. And I don't know if that's because of like someone in the room, or like I don't know
like
why.
just protection of the situation.
I think so. But then as soon as she said that, I started hearing over Galway town. I just interviewed the artist for that song, by the way, like a week ago. Um,
Wow.
and but I feel like she is talking about, she's saying, she's making me feel like she's drawing my attention to Ireland, and she's saying that she's pointing out. So I was just in Ireland over the summer, and our tour guide was talking about how similar Dublin is to America. Like, it's like little America right now there, but not corrupt in that way that America is. And so she's drawing my attention to that area, to that area. But also Galway is closer to like there's a lot more terrain, like the Cliffs of Moher are there. There's a lot more hills. So I do feel like, and I'm hearing, saying when you decide you're ready, you will go. I feel like there's something that's going to present itself to you and you're going to go, and there it is. I feel like she's helping to orchestrate this on the other side right now. Because also she makes me feel like, did she connect like this? Was she also a psychic? Was she spiritual?
100%. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because she was, I like inherit. That's all. The running joke is that I inherited all of her cards. That's my only inheritance. She was wild. She was wild.
I love her energy.
She's great.
I absolutely, like, I have cold chill. I've got goosebumps going
You
on.
actually remind, like, I don't know, I felt just like super drawn to you from the very beginning because y'all look very similar and you have like the same energy that she had. She was just,
oh, she must have been a lot.
She was so much. She really was.
So what are you trying to say?
I mean, I'm saying, I didn't say it, you said it.
That's true. It's true. So, but it's interesting also, like I was drawn to put my Scott, like we were talking about.
When you put that on, that is, yeah, she wore that for her wedding.
Wait, she wore a crown for her wedding?
Yeah, like that, like a fairy. So as soon as you said fairy emoji, I about lost my shit. That's why I was like, it's my mom. And everybody's like, don't say anything. I'm like, oh my God, it's my mom.
I didn't see that part, but yeah. They know. Okay, so let me get. Is her name an L name, or is there L associated with her? Like L, like she's drawing. My name's Lorenda, but I feel like she's drawing something attention to her or someone really close to her that would be an L name, an L, because she's drawing my attention to the L.
Lainey is her stepdaughter.
Okay, that's all right.
Or there's also Lorian as her niece. Her name was not an L.
No, she's talking about somebody that's really close, that she was close to. I didn't feel like it was her. I feel like
Lainey.
I feel like it's probably Lainey, because she said it, but then also she said it was similar to mine. So Lorenda. So I don't know. And she also, did she study? She's drawing my attention to like Camp Chesterfield, which is a spiritualist community or spiritualist camp. Did she study with a spiritualist? Does she have a spiritualist background, or did she study with spiritualists? Would that make sense to you?
I did. I do.
Okay. And the spiritual, where you are studying, is there a Native American culture attached to the location that you were in?
Yeah, I lived in South Dakota.
Okay. Oh yeah, big. Okay.
I live in Texas now.
Okay. But I feel like she's taught. Did you attend? Or maybe she's talking about herself. She's making me feel like either you or she would have attended like a powwow, or there's something about attending a Native American ceremony or being involved or dancing with. She's drawing my attention to my husband's uncle Gary from Santa Fe, who this is his cool thing that he made. It's like a cool snake with 9 charms on it. And she's drawing my attention to that. And he used to go dance with the Native Americans that were in his area, and he carved peace pipes, hand carved peace pipes. He's a master carpenter, and he left them all. She's drawing my attention to this Native American culture where either you or she did this, even though she didn't quote unquote fit in. It wasn't her culture, but she was doing this, or you were doing this. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, I went to college in South Dakota on a scholarship, and I'm from Texas. I have blonde hair, blue eyes, an accent, obviously. And my first experience there was very traumatic because I was raised by, I mean, you can feel her energy. I was raised by like this hippie, free love, like we don't hate anybody. We only like no guns. Like she just was such a lover. And when I got like the first time I got there, like there was this group of girls and they were all Native Americans, and they dumped a vanilla shake over my head, and
Aw.
told me like to get out of their state basically. So I think she's just connecting that like I know that it's her. Like
Yeah.
she's
Oh yeah, we
trying
know
to-
it's her. I was just asking her, and I was just actually just asking her for some advice. So one of the things that I like to do with my spirits now that come in, once we identify who they are, because I feel like as a medium, okay, once we identify the spirit, sometimes they will try to bring in examples, even like talking over me, as evidence. But usually when we were like, okay, yeah, this is absolutely her. I always say, okay, what is your message? Why are you coming in right now? And she's saying, bide your time. I'm hearing bide your time. I do feel like there is an opportunity because I feel like there's a concern for like financial reasons. Like if you just uproot and go right now, that
it's a lot,
there's
yeah,
concern.
to
Yes.
get established in a different country.
Yes. And she's saying there's some opportunity that's going to present itself, or that you're going to find. There's something that she's helping to orchestrate and bring something into your awareness that will allow you to go.
Can I ask you a question?
You can. I don't know if I can answer it.
Is it the potential to be a travel agent and like that will kind of expedite like our situation? Because that's such a random thing that just fell into my lap, and I'm an abundant in resources as far as like money, and this is not something I've ever thought about doing, but it just kind of came into my path.
Well, it would be a
Yes.
great big tax deduction if you did.
Right.
If you were a contract worker. I do see travel. I do see you exploring a lot of places over there.
Okay.
But I do honestly, like she keeps drawing my attention back to Ireland for home base.
Thank you. That's the question I've had all night.
And she said, get creative. You won't be in city center, but you'll be close by and be open to that experience. Be open to the possibilities outside of the city center. Oh, I'm kind of jealous. Like I kind of want to like come live with you when you move.
You can.
Okay. I've already told my husband, I'm like, hey, if things go south, can we like move? And he's like,
Well, I mean, the reason that's been on my map, but honestly, like the weather is kind of shit, and because it is, and
well, it is in Ireland too, just so you know.
can't
It's like
take your animal. That's not a place you can take your animals very easily.
I was like, but I want to go.
I know, Daisy, hush. So, but I mean, I that
I
confirms a
think
lot.
when it's time, it will all. She's showing me like right now you are in the Two of Wands. She's showing me the Two of Wands, which is kind of that planning phase. You know you have the idea, you're in the planning phase, and you're creating steps in front of you. And she's like, when you see the next step is ready, step on it. Take the step, take the leap. She's like, just know that I'm here. And also she's saying, oh, she's drawing my attention to she's like, ask for the physical evidence. Ask for physical evidence that I'm around. And she's giving me the example of my favorite example is when I read the book Signs by Laura Lynn Jackson, oranges. Oranges is the thing. And she's saying, but she's saying for you, fairies. So when you see,
It's feathers usually.
okay, well, she's saying for further confirmation, if you're
Fairies,
just not sure if it's her,
Okay, thank you.
that I feel like she's bringing a new element in for the element. Get it? Elemental.
Yeah.
And also, I have a fairy, a fae that I work with. He corrects me whenever I say fairy. He's like, I'm the fae. He's a little short Scottish fae.
And he's
entity
Scottish?
also. He's got a very deep Scottish accent and voice. And I'm like, dude, you're tiny. He's like, I know. But
Wow.
he won't let me say fairy. He says fae. I'm the fae. So, but he was present a little bit ago too. So I think it's important for you. I think these are all just confirmations that when you find your place, you will grow and thrive, because where you are is there's a very magic where you're going to land is a very magical place to begin with. And I think that's why also I'm hearing the Ireland, the Scotland, like and I'm seeing the green, I'm seeing the hills and the mountains, and the nature. And I feel like if you could be close to city center, like I feel like you actually are kind of a city girl. Would that make sense? Like you like the vibe of
Yeah,
being able to
100%.
do things. You like having access to stuff, but you also like to be able to like, how about I not talk to anybody for 3 days? You like having that option. And I feel like you're able to find that she's actually trying to help you find that.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I
So just
needed that
sure.
so much.
Okay. She hears you and she's with you, and ask her for the little fatty signs. Um, and be open to how they come in. Be open to how they come in because I feel like it's a fun little game for her now. I feel like she was funny. She
She
was
was
funny.
so funny.
And maybe that's why I thought she was a Leo because I am a Leo. And she has such look at me energy.
Yeah, she was fierce.
Yeah. The
It
Cancers are
is
fierce
really,
too, man.
honestly, she's still doing a lot.
Yeah, well, and one of the words that came up was activist. So I feel like this is her way of saying she's active, she's actively advocating for you. She's actively helping you get into a better place. And she's like, oh, don't worry about the dog. The animals, they'll get to come. They'll get to come. Don't worry. She's saying, put your energy into the things that you want to have happen. They're already yours. And she's here to help.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And I'm so glad that she came through for you.
Me too. I mean, honestly, like she raised me this way and she raised me to be a good person and to love everyone. And if I don't feel like that's my situation, then I do need to go. So
she says you are not vibrating where you should be vibrating.
yeah.
And that she feels that you feel like you can't be authentically yourself either.
No. I mean,
Well, if you're that free spirit also and you're in Texas, I'm in Indiana. I'm just waiting for the witch hunts to start.
I just always
I'll be the
thought
first to
that
go.
I was supposed to be here to help change and shift the culture and the vibe and the energy in the world. And it's hard to understand,
You are
why
right.
I would feel more drawn to go to, right, like a place that's more accepting and loving. And it's like, I know, but I felt so called to be that here in this place. So I'm struggling with that, with leaving everyone behind, I guess.
I feel like it might only be temporary. It might be short, like a temporary time. Like you could be gone 10 years and you come back. I don't know. Got more Hoosiers in here and Canadians. I feel like though I just see you moving. I see you moving and traveling, and who knows? You may never come back to the stage. You might be like, peace out, bitches, and just live in different countries.
I
Because if you
mean,
do the
it
travel
sounds
agent thing,
like
which
the
I
proposition
feel
to
like
be a travel agent sounds like it's pretty open.
yeah, when you asked me, it felt good. It felt good in my chest. So I feel like. Also, speaking of chest, did something going on with her? Did your mom have something going on with her chest?
A broken heart.
Oh, because like all of a sudden my heart actually started like fluttering. I'm like, hey, no physical mediumship right now. Let's not do that.
Um,
She
she was hurting.
okay. Okay. Just know that she is here for you. She's helping to orchestrate all this for you, and also she did ask. Did she drink wine? Does she like wine?
She drank a lot of things. Yeah.
Oh,
Loved
got it.
wine.
Because she's just like, I'm digging this space. She's like, I might have to stay
You know
here
what
for
we
a little
call
bit.
it? We call it hood rat heaven. That's where my mom is.
Hood rat heaven.
That's right.
That's funny.
There's no way she
She's
ascended to She's in hood rat heaven still, I think.
She's living her best life though.
I love that.
She's living her best life and she feels free. And I think it's important for you to know that makes me want you to know that she feels free. She's authentically herself. She is free. And she is like an activist. She's pulling for you and she's going to help. She's going to help you. So
I cannot say thank you enough. I'm so excited I followed you. I'm going to keep going on the train, but I really appreciated you and I loved watching Jessie as well.
She's awesome.
I don't normally find myself on this side of TikTok, and I just was really needing confirmation because it's just so scary right now.
Mm-hmm. I know. And we're just, and I'm trying to like keep centered and not live in the what ifs.
Absolutely.
You know?
It's all we really can.
How do we? That's all we can do, exactly. And just be authentically yourself. She's like, just be yourself, girl. Be yourself. All right. Well, thank you, Amanda, for coming in and sharing the story. Sharing your mom with us. I feel like she's going to hang out for a bit.
Probably
the whole
like time.
And I'm just going to let her sit in my chair. But that's all right. She's welcome to. When I'm ready to go to bed, she's got to get out. Just like my friends.
I was about to say she's going to bother you this whole live. Like, okay, one more thing.
One more thing. No, because Jessie's gonna start reading and she's gonna be like, okay, just kidding. But I told her she could sit in the chair. I got a couple chairs that I keep here, so she could hang out and feel the vibe of the room. So thank you, Amanda. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. You too. I'm gonna stay and play, but this was wonderful and beautiful.
Oh, good. All right. Thank you. That was awesome.
That was nice.
I love when spirits come in big like that. She's a big energy. And I love that spirit dressed me. So, I
was just saying, I kept seeing like the seaside, like, you know, for Ireland, how you see that seaside and then you see the mountains coming in. So I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. It's pretty.
Yeah. Well, and if Amanda, if you follow me, if you follow my regular, go to my regular Facebook account, you'll see that my picture, not my profile picture, but the banner is the Cliffs of Moher in Ireland. So I love it. I'm told, I told my husband, I'm like, I'm down to move to Ireland. I mean, I would love that. Or France. Oh my God. Oh, France. At least in Ireland, they speak English.
Yeah.
So, yes, please do, Amanda. So yeah, follow like one of my. I actually have a business account, Lorena Carr Medium, on the Book of Face, and then so yeah, you could also just send it through that way. I'm ready to go to Ireland. I already told Jamie I was going to come be his biggest fan and buy out tickets to all his shows. I'm sure he doesn't think that's weird or anything. So, and she wants us to live in Ireland. So, see, but you know what's funny is that there were hardly. I don't remember really seeing too many redheads in Ireland. That's not common. Like,
what do they call it? Like the dark Irish, like a lot of dark hair, dark skinned Irish ancestry. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of dark hair, green eyes, so yeah. Oh, Jessie, yeah, great idea, except I'm on crutches right now with a torn meniscus. There's no backup dancing here. It's me sitting in the chair in the front with my cane going. That's it. Hi, Daniel. That's all I got.
You could be the choreographer for his backup dancers.
Right. But friends that are still in here, I know, torn medial meniscus and They think it's probably the second time that I tore it because of how the tear looks. It looks like it tried to heal once. Then it like really tore, which would explain a lot. And they said that I have advanced osteoarthritis. And that because of my advanced age, let's just take a moment to let that soak in, that I may not be able to have surgery. So, yeah. And they said, and you could take like 3 to 6 months off of teaching. I'm like, I don't know. What? That's not how that works. So I know. I know. So I do see a surgeon on Wednesday to get an opinion. And then also my chiropractor who discovered all this that was figured out everything that's going on said that there's some like new electric wave shock therapy, and that also like stem cell growth or something like that. I'm like, I'm down, whatever. So thank you. But in the meantime, it's nutcracker season. So
Yes, I love nutcrackers.
okay, here's the
They're
thing.
my favorite.
I am not a fan. I like nutcrackers. I like nuts, but I don't, and I like the nutcrackers, but I don't like the show. I hate the show. How terrible is it? You've got this favorite family friend, Drosselmeyer. He's like
Yep.
this mystical guy, right? And you got Clara and her little brother Fritz, right?
Yep.
Dude shows up with a really cool, expensive nut. First of all, who gets a nutcracker for a kid? Weirdo.
True. Yeah.
And then presents this wonderful gift at Christmas for the little girl. And they can't figure out why the brat little brother just comes along and breaks it. I mean, yeah. Tap dance. Okay, so I've got Lorenda Carr Medium is my page. And then my personal page, what you'll see the clips and more, is should we just Lorenda Carr? Tap Dancer 678. Yeah, try that. Tap Dancer 678. You'll find me. Everything I have is public. Like I don't even try to hide anything at all. But also, Amanda, you'd appreciate my page. So here's the thing. That was awesome. And I really like doing mediumship. And now it's Jessie's turn. And I could tell because your eyes are doing the weird thing that you've had somebody
Oh,
come in.
my shifty, like.
Yep. Your shiftiness.
Oh,
Yes,
boy.
Amanda. I think so. I think it's what it is. I know it is on Instagram, but thank you, Angel. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I sometimes will do that. Like if I'm getting information and I'm having a normal conversation and my eyes start going like yeah. All right, so this is how it's going to work. Jessie's going to move into a reading. She's going to start presenting evidence. Correct me if you're going to change your thing here, but she's going to present some evidence, and then if you can take 100%, it's all spirit led. If you can take 100% of what she's saying, then what emoji do you want?
Oh my gosh. Do they still have the wizard on there? This guy is showing me a wizard.
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. Can you guys see if there's a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry. That's all I could hear in my head.
Yep. Keep that in mind.
Oh, look, there it is. There's a wizard.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. So if you get 100% so far, like of what she's saying, but don't drop a wizard yet because she hasn't given you anything. But thank you. Maybe they're just like all showing. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's let Jessie start giving evidence, and we'll keep an eye on stuff here. And I'll try to write this down as we go.
Okay, I have a father figure stepping forward, or a male above and to the left. He's showing me Disney. He's showing me castles. He's a tall man, very thin. He walks around with his hands in his pockets. And I felt like because he was so tall, he would slouch a lot, trying to not to really just fit in, but to be like on the same level as everybody else. He had what we call dad shoes. He showed me dad shoes, like the New Balance, whatever.
Yep.
Whenever he smiled,
Dad
he'd always dip his
shoes.
head. Yeah, dip his head and go like this and smile. Can you give me a name? So my name might have been like David or Dale, or it's a DA sounding name. He's telling me mid 40s. Mid 40s ish. Mid 40s to 50s, he's saying. Okay. Keeps coming back to those shoes, those white shoes, and he'd mow the lawn and they'd get that grassy color on them. Oh my gosh.
All right, so if anybody can take it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did someone recently have a child?
So he's talking about a child
A
recently.
baby,
Okay.
yes. He's got a baby. He's showing me the hospital room, and this baby might be named after him, middle name or last or first name, because he's showing me the card on the front of the baby's like clear bin, and he's making a point of showing me that card.
Okay. So child with a namesake. This a namesake. All right. All right. So far we've got male, and you had mentioned up and to the left. What does that mean for you?
So normally the left side is my female side, so it would be like maybe mother's side, like
Okay.
father figure in that side. I'm hearing around the world in 80 days. Like, isn't there a ride at Disney? Like, is it Epcot? I don't know. Where you go and you can have beer from like different places.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's Epcot. Oh, I love Epcot.
Epcot. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, I'm getting Epcot then. He's showing me with like that the butter beer, but like he's not. He liked to drink, but he wasn't like an alcoholic or anything like that. That's what he's showing me.
Yeah.
Or maybe he felt like he wasn't an alcoholic.
You can control that. It's fine.
Yeah. Either or.
Okay. All right. So let me run down what we got so far. We've got father figure, potentially on the mother's side though. So like a father figure on the mother's side. So it could be like a paternal grandfather or like uncle or somebody that's on that side, right?
Yeah.
Tall, thin, hands in pocket. Tried not to look so tall, like tried to be kind of fit in. Slouched a lot. Dad shoes. The shoes are a big one. Dad shoes, like the New Balance. There's Disney references. There's a namesake, a child named after him. D.A. David or D.A. name. Mid 40s, 50s, something like that. And then something about around the world or Epcot. So if any of that resonates with you all, drop that wizard. He specifically, he must have really liked, I wonder if he really liked Disney, because the wizard, all I thought of was Universal
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter world. So let's see if we have anybody that can take.
Yeah, and they brought up the butterbeer. Isn't that like a Harry Potter thing?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, because if you go to Universal, I think it's Universal. Is that where Harry Potter World is?
I don't know.
It's
I
in
would
one
love
of
to
the
go.
parks. I did go. I went to one of the parks. I remember going when they first opened it up,
Oh,
and the butterbeer is good.
oh really? I haven't. Butterbeer.
Mm-hmm. Butterbeer. So this could be. And I'm wondering if this is someone. This is for someone who just was at Disney.
Mm.
What's he saying about that, or is he tuning into that?
So, I'm doing the whole hand the mic to someone while you're on the stage, and he grabs the mic. He goes, thank you very much." So
Okay,
this
okay,
man
could
was
be.
funny. This man's got some attitude.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Can you answer the question maybe? I feel like he might have taken or been on a trip with whoever this is for to Disney. Like almost like they did go to Disney or they were planning on going to Disney with them.
Okay. Oh, Shaylin's got a tattoo. Her Harry Potter tattoo.
Oh,
Love that.
they're showing me the teacups, or
My
he's showing me
kids
the
love Harry Potter
teacups.
girl.
All the little rides. So I
Mhm.
believe that he's focusing on the little children's rides. So if this person was with you at Disney, you might have been small when you went, or you're taking someone small, or you might be taking this child to Disney.
He's just so he's just kind of presenting his 40, mid 40s, early 50s.
Yes. He's pulling out his driver's license. Something to do with his driver's license. Um and I'm seeing a man with a beard and transition glasses, but they were the big ones with like the gold frames, very 1980s looking glasses that guys used to wear, not like Mavericks, but like
Mhm.
square glasses.
So Flady's twin asked if it could be, if they could be talking, he could be talking about or describing someone here, but are you seeing him, like he's showing, he's pulled out his license and showing you, right?
Yes, so I believe it's him that he's showing me. He's showing me an image of Willie Davidson from Harley Davidson, like the
Oh yeah, I was just
grandson.
going to ask if he rode a bike.
Yes, so yes, because it's the picture of him with the AMF bought when Harley bought back Harley Davidson.
Mm-hmm.
This man might have gone to Sturgis almost, or tried to go to Sturgis every year, or something along those lines.
I love how we get bikers.
I know. The other day I was getting on this.
I get them all the time.
Mm,
Vroom vroom.
yeah. Oh, he's showing me a
So okay, you
heritage.
said he showed. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now he's talking our language.
Yeah.
Is it
Blue,
vintage?
dark blue, heritage, might have been like 80s or
It's
earlier than
vintage.
an 80s bike, had a fairing like the glass shield, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, she said heritage dark blue has a fairy, like a shield that comes up.
Does this resonate with
Anybody
anyone?
hear this? This guy, like, I feel like I want to be friends with this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping somebody can take it. Because I do feel like that's him, like you're saying, like that's him. He's describing himself. And I love that you said Dave or David,
Yeah.
Davidson. I love that Davidson. So he could be talking about just the Harley.
Yeah.
So maybe that's not his name, or it could be. Maybe his name's William.
You never know.
But this would be you said there's a namesake, someone named after him, a child named after him.
I'm seeing a pig. This guy might have had a pig for a pet.
Okay, that's funny. Ask him if the person's even in here still.
Okay. I feel like they're popping in and out.
It's funny because Courtney just popped back in.
I feel like this man might have had a heart attack because my left side is going numb and then coming back and forth. Congestive heart failure, possibly. He might have had a stroke because my face is going numb only on one side. Left side. And something must have happened to his vision because of the stroke, and he couldn't ride anymore.
That's a sad day. I haven't ridden in so long.
I put my bike up for winter.
Mine is on the charger, just in case. But with a busted knee, and then prior to that, my shoulder was messed up. I haven't ridden since last year.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I just go start my bike and listen to it.
There's no shame in that.
None.
There's no shame.
Let's sit on it.
Nope.
Are we sure namesake after him or possibly his partner? He's talking about a namesake.
Mm-hmm. There's a child named after I believe it's him. Like, they either have his first name or his middle name.
All right, so why don't you ask him, since nobody can really take it, which it happens on real life, on a real stage with people there too. And that usually what happens is they come up to me later and go, "Hey, that may have been for me," and I'm like, "Awesome, crickets, thanks."
Right.
But one thing I saw Carrie Coss do when we were reading together in Portland is she's like, "You know what? I know it's for here. I know, but it's all for different people." Oh, interesting. Okay. And see, stuff like that, just a lot of times they're little postcards.
Could be.
But what Carrie did, and I was like, this is genius, is she delivered the message anyway.
Okay.
And then she was like,
does it resonate, right? Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, why is he here? Why is he showing up? Why did he want to be seen today?
No matter where you are or who you're with, you're still the same person. You can't lose your sense of self. If you're feeling like you're going to lose yourself because of the what's the word you're giving me? It's not environment. It's like today's
Atmosphere.
I guess that's as close as I can get to the word that he's trying to tell me. You're not going to lose yourself to all the craziness that's going on right now. Hold on to who you are, who you know you are, and lead with love, lead with compassion and authenticity. And you can't go wrong. Look for the helpers. Look for the helpers. I feel like whoever this message is for is feeling very chaotic right now, not knowing where to turn. Very anxious and worried about the climate of today. And it's debilitating to this person almost. It feels like it could almost be debilitating. And he wants them to take a step back, take a breath, center themselves, and just remember who you are. And that's what you have to lead with. You cannot do anything about what's going on in this moment. The best foot forward is to just be yourself. You can be the light.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that message.
I know. Oh my God. Do you want to hear something?
Yes.
Remember how I got a channeled thing? Remember
Oh,
the channel?
yes. Last night, yeah.
Yep. Hold on. Let me tell you. Wait, where is it? I'm just gonna say this one sentence, and you're gonna be
Okay.
like, because I haven't digested it all.
All right.
You must be a light bearer. You are a bearer of light and safe space.
Oh my gosh.
It's right here. I'm still sitting with that whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because it was big. And like when your guides start with the collective quote unquote one is preparing us. I'm like, where's this going? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just seeing oh, this is kind of, I don't know. Do you really want me? Okay. Remember Anne Frank?
Mhm. I've been to her house.
Yeah. She's showing me the book, or he's showing me the book.
It was just banned in Florida.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of anxiety, and I think your message is right on point. So whoever this gentleman is that came in, I can feel him. Like I can see him as you're talking about him. And I feel like when he pulled out his license, could you see a state? Ask him to show him your license.
You're going to laugh.
Indiana.
Colorado.
Oh, shut up.
That's why I didn't say I'm like, I want to get more than that because that's too easy. You know what I mean?
Okay, so there's a Colorado reference. Okay.
Yeah. Colorado and South Dakota.
Again, that's so bizarre.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the thing
Oh,
of
because South
motorcycles.
Dakota, because
Keeps going.
South Dakota, you've got Sturgis. That makes
Sturgis.
sense.
That's why I was saying Sturgis, like it, you know?
Okay. Interesting.
And Buffalo. I'm seeing Buffalo. Or bison, sorry. There's a difference. There's a difference.
There's a difference.
He's making that very plain. There's a difference.
We're not talking about. I was just thinking that as Amanda's still in the room. That'd be interesting if
She knows someone like that?
this is her grandfather. If this is her grandfather. But Colorado, she's not. Colorado wasn't her. It was mountains. Oh no, Michelle. Michelle might think Michelle thinks it might be for her husband actually, but he's sleeping.
Well, you can still give him the message.
Yeah, yeah. I'll what I usually do with these lives is I post them on YouTube. So Michelle, when I post it, you'll have to show it to him and see what he says.
But I think his message was very much for the collective in the room anyway. I don't think it was just, I mean, definitely anybody could take a postcard from that.
Everything matches but the namesake. Is your husband named after his father?
Ooh.
Hi, Mandy. That's my sister from another mister. Love her. Middle name.
Oh my gosh.
See? And I bet I bet he took him to Disney or there's some Disney reference.
Yeah, he's
And
just showing me.
I bet your husband loved Harry Potter, didn't he? Oh, Wizard Harry.
Blue jeans. I'm seeing him in a chair in blue jeans and he's bouncing a kid on his knee.
So you'll have to follow up, Michelle. You know where to find me.
Definitely. I would love to know.
No, the family members did. Wait, family members did what? I've lost track of things we've said.
Yeah.
It goes. I'm like, wait, what did I say?
Maybe lived somewhere? Oh,
Oh, so
shoot.
family members probably went to Disney. Family members went to Disney, maybe. The man who stepped forward. Okay.
Hmm.
You'll have to let us know. Like I said, she knows where to find us. So,
Yeah.
um,
Inquiring minds.
interesting. All right. Well, I think still a great message, and I'm here for it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Just
it.
be yourself. You'll be fine.
The family works at Epcot. Oh shit. See, I'm telling you, this stuff doesn't just like come through for no reason. Hmm. Do you want? Okay, I know, Michelle. Do you want to come up? Family works at and Universal.
Oh.
Jenny's like, we're here for this. Let's do this. Okay, do you want to request? Let's see what Michelle's got for us. She's been in class with us. She knows how we function.
Yeah.
You do a guest request. Yes, Harry Potter's at Universal. Wizard Harry. Oh, Wizard Harry.
I keep seeing that where Dumbledore, he's passed on and he's at the train station and he's talking to Harry.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
All right,
This
so
is
break
so
it down for
crazy.
us here. What do we have going
Okay,
on?
so at the very beginning, she said that there was a D name. Well, my husband's name is Donovan. His middle name is Lee. And it is kind of a namesake, I guess you would say, because my husband's actually named after the grandmother. But the person who's passed is an uncle who has the same middle name.
That's
So
cool.
all of my
Okay.
husband's family is from Colorado.
Okay.
And the brother to the uncle who's passed that's come forward works at Universal and Epcot and all of those. He's like, I don't know what exactly he does, but he's like really on the boards of all of this. So he's kind of high up there.
Oh, wow.
And he always sends Harry Potter stuff back to my husband's family. We actually just got a Harry Potter things that was sent to my daughter like at the very beginning of the summer. Like from that uncle. So kind of crazy. But it would be a set of brothers. So it would be actually my husband's dad's family, his brothers. And one of them was very well a biker. He was constantly going to Sturgis. He was constantly riding back and forth from Colorado, Kansas to Florida. So, yeah. And my husband is asleep right now because he has to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I almost wanted to shake him awake.
I know I have to go to work here soon, too. I get it. Let the
So-
man sleep.
Yeah.
Well, you can
crazy.
I
And it
can
was
be
just
sure. Go ahead.
yeah, it's just crazy. And we literally just had this conversation today because it started hailing and sleeting and stuff. We're in Kansas. And we just had this conversation with my husband today that because he was going, oh my gosh, he goes, this is hitting. We can't get this roof on. Da, da, da. Like we were literally having this. And he just feels so defeated right now. And we were literally just having this conversation. So who I believe is his uncle just came forward was definitely like right in line with the conversation we just had today.
Do you have a blue tarp on the roof?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
And you're holding it, it's like weighted down, right?
Yes. And it's for the grandmother's house.
Mm. Are you like, you have the shingles and everything, right? Or are you doing like a metal
Yes.
roof?
Nope. We have all the shingles.
Okay. I just heard break in the storm. So there might be A
No, we
break
have
in
snow
the
coming. We have snow coming next week.
next week. Okay.
Yeah, unless they can get it completely out this weekend. But by the way, it's looking we still have a lot of rain and nasty weather coming.
Oh, that's too bad. Hmm.
So yeah, everything was matching up besides like the namesake, like because that uncle, my husband wasn't named after him, so it
Okay,
was
so
the
but there is a
grandmother.
namesake, like there is a trail of names, so that does make sense.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Okay,
Lee all the way down the line.
interesting. I love that.
Yeah. But I didn't know if spirit could come forward that way, knowing that my husband was like right next to me and I'm the one that's watching there and he was asleep. So I wasn't putting nothing but I was like, man, this sounds like his uncle. And
But
I'm
I mean,
trying to remember what color the bike was because they have pictures of it. But I am wanting to say that it was like a midnight blue. But I can't be 100% sure, but it was a heritage.
Mm, that's
And
awesome.
he
I
has
can
the
feel it.
wizard part came in because he had a wizard patch on his vest.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
I
See?
don't think it had
What?
anything to do with Harry Potter. It was an actual patch that was on
Yep.
the chest part of his vest, which now my
Oh.
husband's brother has.
I love how spirit brings through these messages in like all these different ways. It doesn't have to be one way, you
Right.
know.
Right. And it doesn't have to make sense to us as the mediums, which is why sometimes you'll catch us going, I don't know what this means, even though it's none of our business.
Don't
But
say
Right.
what you don't know.
because
And
he
see,
was
I
doing,
wondered if he was trying to come forward because one of the brothers just had a heart attack. Like I literally had to skip class because he had a heart attack because I messaged Lauren and I said, I am so sorry, but I am literally in the trauma center right now because my husband's brother just had a heart attack.
Did he have a stroke before or anything?
Had a heart attack in February and he just had a heart attack just like last week.
Oh my God.
So he had just had a second heart
but
attack and he
it,
had it in his left main carotid
Left.
artery.
I kept
Yeah.
saying the left side, something with the left
Yes.
side.
yes,
So
that's the first
maybe.
thing she said. And left side. Wow.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
when Jessie gets so specific, I don't even try to like be like, well, maybe she's not getting it right. Wrong. She's always right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And I
just
just I
nails her
kept on
stuff.
sitting there thinking, like, could this be for him? Like,
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
that's
but he's using the most like he knows that this I'm gonna post this on my YouTube page.
right.
So it's he'll be able to see it again. He'll be able to go back and watch it, and he'll be able to confirm or whatever. And you can type in the comments, "Oh my God, that was my uncle," whatever.
Yeah, because my husband was
And
crying when he watched my grandpa's, the one he did for my grandpa. Like, he just could not believe it.
How many
wow,
people, Michelle, do you have helping with that roof? He keeps saying, like, get more people.
There's only two of them.
Oh, is there anyone else that can help? Like, he's like, you get more people, you get
They're
it done quicker.
actually today trying to call friends to help them come and get it done.
There you
Because
go.
two of the guys that were working for them ended up arrested or something and they didn't show up to work.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like people are going to come through
Yeah, and my husband
for
works
you
multiple
guys.
jobs, so he has a job where he works at an actual corporation, and then him and a friend kind of run a side business. So
Yeah.
I feel like somebody in the community or some people in the neighborhood, something. I feel like somebody close by that knows her is gonna be
yes,
able to like. That's what Jesse's
Put out
talking
a
about.
Facebook post.
A break in the weather or a break in something. Like I think that there is going to be like a small window where you guys can like knock it out real quick if you can get enough hands on deck.
I hope so. It's a pretty big house.
I feel like it gets done.
Yeah.
Okay, that is awesome. That and I can tell him that way because I am the optimist. I'm the one that's like, just take a breather. Just it's gonna be fine. Be positive.
Yeah.
Think positive. Positive comes back to you.
I think that's so funny that I was talking about climate. I kept saying the climate now, worry, anxiety. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
and that's when I immediately said something. I'm like, man, can this have something to do with somebody that's probably like I'm the watcher, but somebody's like next to me, and it could be for the watcher that somebody's in the room.
Yes.
Like I wasn't sure. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. I
but there's
mean,
just a lot of family dynamics going on with everybody sick in the family. So,
Yeah. I love
It,
how that's like it was a dual message. It was like
mhm.
for him, but then for the rest of the collective. Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Right. And the uncle who passed, so they believe he had, okay, so he had already had several strokes beforehand. Okay.
Okay.
And then he ended up wrecking his bike the night that they believe he had another stroke.
Yep.
So they believe that is what caused the motorcycle accident.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yep.
But we've never been 100% sure. So,
yeah.
Yeah. When you said that brother had a heart attack, I was like, oh, motorcycle guy, he had the stroke. So that makes
yeah.
sense.
Left
Okay,
side,
okay, now
everything.
you have to send us pictures of the bike. I'm just saying. You have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want to know what
Absolutely.
it looks like. Did they have
Yeah.
leather saddlebags
Yes.
with the fringe?
His bike was all decked out. Yes. Like his bike was
Oh,
decked out.
yep.
And
There's
my
some.
husband has
Maybe he had
always been
white
wanting
walls.
to
I
get
don't
to
know.
that. Yeah, and my husband has always been wanting to get to that point because my husband is a bike rider as well.
Oh,
So, and that is
I,
I
his
am fully
dream. He wants to do
endorsing this.
Sturgis.
Okay, fully endorsing him getting to
you
Yeah.
that.
got our support on this.
Yeah.
Don't
Actually,
tell
my
me to tell him
husband
no.
had just had a really bad motorcycle accident last year on October 1st that ended up getting him life flighted up to Kansas City.
Oh
Oof.
God.
And he wasn't supposed to make it. And then he pulled through. And he said, I think I seen my uncle in my dreams.
Oh,
I was like, what? And he said, I think I seen my uncle in my dreams. My uncle told me I needed to be more careful. And I couldn't trust everybody because my husband was on a bike ride with somebody else and the guy didn't know. He lied to my husband, telling my husband he knew how to ride. And they went in on a curve and the guy ran into my husband and smacked my husband into like the like loose gravel, what they call Chet here in Kansas. And he smacked into the guardrail, spun around it, and then my husband smacked into the second one with his face.
yeah. Avoid
Mm.
large groups.
So,
Avoid large rides where they have a lot of people going.
and that from that dream, from that time forward, my husband said he just has weird things happening. That he's always seeing angel numbers. He just feels like somebody's always around him.
Hmm.
And I love that there's someone named Angel that just said wow, and you said angel numbers. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's cool.
saying. And it's like,
And that we have 44,400 likes right now.
444.
and my husband's favorite numbers are fours too. That's crazy.
See? I love
Continue.
it.
So yeah, that is crazy.
Mm.
Yeah. So I kind of love all of this. I love everything about this reading. Everything. Way to go, Jessie. Look at
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Loving
yeah,
it.
yes,
Thank you for
exactly.
letting me read you, Michelle. Or your husband, both,
Yeah, it has to
whatever.
be for him. Like it has to be for him because
Listen, this
I
guy is
there was so much
fascinating. I
good.
could probably listen to his stories all day long because he seems like he
Yes,
must have a bunch.
he has a lot. Like the family still talks about him a lot.
Oh,
Aw.
that's
So,
lovely.
and he had a big, photo album full of Polaroid pictures and stuff of everything that he has always went and did. So,
Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. I love it. Well, thank you
so yeah.
for coming on and sharing and all the good stuff.
Yes,
That's awesome.
I
Thank
All
definitely
you for the
right.
appreciate it. Yeah,
validation.
he's gonna be excited.
Yeah, I know. And I will try to get this. It takes a little while for it to process, but I'll try to get this posted in YouTube tomorrow. So make sure you follow. And plus, I'll be on YouTube tomorrow. So
Okay.
for my spirit signs and sips with my
Well,
special
I had
guest,
already
Megan.
sent your video off for my grandpa to everybody in my family. And if you remember, they had said somebody had put into the comments and said something about a bank lockbox. Do you remember that?
No.
Where they said my grandpa had passed away and the will got, kind of messed up everywhere. And then my mom's brothers took all the inheritance, right? And somebody put in the comments and said, some bank lockbox. And we found out there was a bank lockbox. My mom, like right after you guys said that, my mom started doing some digging and they found it. So,
Yes,
and there
love
is
it.
a certain type of will. It wasn't like through an attorney or anything. It was just written statements from my grandmother when my grandma was like, I would have had everything in line. my mom said, you are absolutely right about that. So then they started digging it and they found out she has that lockbox. They were able to get the other brother that my mom, which is the biological brother, he got it. And yes, there is a written out will. It's just not like, I guess, signed by an attorney to be able to be like, this is how it's supposed to be, because they ended up moving from a different state down to Texas. So,
They're
but they're
showing
going to
me
see
a
what they can
watch
do
with
with it.
time. It's just a matter of time. You guys will get it figured out.
And the funny thing is, a watch is involved.
Is
So,
it gold?
yes.
Is it gold?
Yes.
Yeah, with a big face.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I can't
Wow.
wait to be in class. I can't
Is it
wait to be in class the next class that comes around. I have so much.
When is our next class?
The 19th. I'm on top of it.
Okay.
She's like,
19. Get on
19th.
Lorenda's
Next Tuesday.
website and sign up for class.
Yeah, I already have. I am there. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, she's already in. She's already in. And then we're gonna have I've got a surprise happening in December, but I'm not telling what it is yet. Only people in our super secret group know about it. Yeah.
Yay.
So, but they get first dibs. So anyway, that was fun. Thank you, Michelle, for coming in. And
Hey,
you have
it's
to
no
let
problem.
we'll post the video. We'll post it. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Let's see what he says. I know. All right. Have a good night.
You
are
too.
you gonna
Thank
boop
you
out?
so much. Yep, I can do that.
Okay, cool. Jesse, you have to go to work.
Yes, I do. Bummer. I'd rather stay and talk to you and
I know it's like
all of you
10:02. You have to get
on here.
I am more fun.
You are more fun. You are.
So awesome. Well, that was such an awesome, great 2 reads from you. I love it. We're gonna get you on the platform eventually.
Yes,
We have to
I'm
book
excited.
you-
This
book
was
a
really
gig
great. Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Next time we gotta wrangle April in to do it too.
Yes.
I never did hear from her, so I'm hoping go bully her or something. I don't know.
Go bully her. Just send her messages all night. Where are you?
How about now? How about now? Now? What about now? Okay, now? So thank you so much. Hi, Irmy. Make sure you guys are following Irmy too. She's amazing. She's a mentor, teaches
great.
classes, incredible medium. Love her.
I love her energy.
And all the ethics. All the ethics. Imagine that. Mm-hmm. So, all right, get to work. I'm going to go get my knee propped up because it is like angry at me. And there's Rose, by the way. Rose is in here. Follow Rose. She and Reggie go live a lot. And let's see give a wave if you guys are some of our friends and our fellow practitioners. Why am I itchy? And there's Mandy. Make sure you guys are like, give a wave if you're a fellow practitioner. Squirrel moment 3. All right, listen, Daniel. Quit calling me out like that. Daniel's been with me since like the beginning days.
Aww.
He knows that there's a reason I keep a squirrel back here. I think we at one point decided my book was going to be named like squirrel moments of a psychic medium or something.
That's actually catchy. I like it.
I know. So, and Zareen keeps popping in here. She's from my early days too. This is what, you know what? Because I never go live at night. I used to go live at night all the time. So now I'm seeing all these people that I haven't seen forever.
Oh.
Met you in Carrie's class. Oh, did you, oh, that's right. You took Carrie's class, didn't you?
Yes, I did for the business class. Yeah.
She's a freaking rock star, man. I love Carrie.
I loved it. I'm so glad that she recorded it for us because I've watched it a couple times afterwards, just trying to get more info out of it. So
I love it. Love it. Love it.
All right, well, I've got to go.
Go to work.
I'm going. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll finish up here. All right. Make sure you guys are following Jessie. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
See you soon. All right, everybody. Make sure you are also following me and make sure you are setting your alarm that you're going to watch me tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from 10 to noon. I've got a spirit artist from Camp Chesterfield, medium. She's Reverend. Meg Wolsifer is going to be on talking about, we're going to be doing readings. Okay, Rose. Awesome. Good or bad? Am I actually going to want to read it? Because it's been a weird, energetic night. Very weird, energetic night. Where did I post? Yeah, please do message me. I'm going to finish up here in about 3.2 seconds. And so make sure you guys follow me, Spirit Signs and Tips tomorrow. You'll be able to see Meg and myself on the tube of you and Facebook because she doesn't have enough followers to come in on the live. So we're gonna do. She hasn't really stepped in. Carrie, oh my God, we were just talking about you. Yeah, we were just talking about you. Seriously. You'll be able to see her. You'll be able to see my guest on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, but you won't be able to see her on TikTok because she doesn't have enough followers. She's just not in TikTok world yet, but we're going to get her there because you guys are going to all show up tomorrow at some point between 12 and noon or between 10 and noon Eastern time and like follow her so we can get her up there. I know, right, Carrie? Because Ermi was in here. Oh, there she is. Yeah, so make sure you guys are following my bestie, Carrie, and Ermi, and any other practitioners, give me a wave. And okay, I think I saw that, Daniel. Maybe. Okay, you'll be traveling, Rose. All right, well, message me as soon as we get off here. If you're not going live tonight, like message me. I've got some time. I'll make sure to check it. So, all right, I'm gonna go. It's really unusually quiet upstairs. That means my husband's probably asleep on the couch like this. And the dogs are probably next to him like this. But my knee hurts. I need to go take some ibuprofen. So I just love you all. Thank you all for hanging out and watching readings with Jessie. And it was so awesome. We were talking about Jessie was in here and she took your class. So there's Jessie, who's also amazing. Love her. And okay, I'm gonna screenshot that, Angel. That way I can have it. I think I have all of those actually. I'm pretty sure I've got every single one of those, except castor oil. Could I use vegetable oil instead? Or olive oil? So anyway, I gotta go. Love you all. Thank you all. Make sure you're following all the good things, all the good juju. Good night. Mwah. Bye, friends.